dudes, it's Demi and good evening from Disney's Hollywood Studios. Tonight we are going to be dining at Mama Melrose's Ristorante Italiano. This is an Italian restaurant located in the back of the Muppet Courtyard that is very easy to miss. This is actually my first time dining here, and I was told to dine here. I did an entire video where ChatGPT, the AI chat, told me what to do throughout my day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and as you can tell, we had quite the day, and I will link that video for you here, and I'll put it in the description box below, so go check that out. But I'm super excited. I'm really curious to see how the food is here. I've always heard mixed things. I'm also a big critic on Italian food. Coming from New York, I love my Italian food, but of course I'm going in totally blank, giving this a fair shot, just like I do every restaurant review, and I'm super excited to get in there. So let's do it. Let's do Mama Melrose, and let's go get into some hijinks. I just walked in the lobby here before you go inside to like the main restaurant. They have like an Italian restaurants, especially in New York, where they have celebrities who have eaten here, and I have confirmed all of these celebrities have eaten here. But I have also confirmed that Danny Aiello is not on these walls. I checked every wall, so I don't know if we could consider this a real Italian restaurant if there's no headshot of Danny Aiello. This is so beautiful over here. It's so Italian with the statues and the fruit. I absolutely love it. I'm obsessed with this spoon chandelier, and then we have this open kitchen area, and I love seeing something like this. It is very cool. There's a wood fire oven over here, and then we walk into the main dining room. Well, oh my goodness, no one told me how beautiful it was in here. I am just loving all of these beautiful overhead lighting, all these twinkly lights. Definitely giving old Italian dining, Italian-American dining, I should say. The plates on the wall, the old singers, records, the like statues, very, very Italian. I love the brick wall. It reminds me of home, at least the facade does. I'm hoping the food does as well. I'm sitting against the wall here, and look, I even have a little record, and it's Roses Are Red and Other Songs for the Young and Sentimental by Bobby Vinton. So cute. I love the classic red boots and how the servers have on the checkered aprons and the checkered curtains on the walls. Let's take a look at the drink menu. They have some specialty drinks like a margarita, Bellini, sangria. I think that's what we're gonna have to be getting. I can never turn down sangria. And then we have some Prosecco's, white wine, red wine, some beer on tap. They have some non-alcoholic specialties and even wine flights, a red or a white flight. I think we're gonna have to go for the sangria. I'm not even hiding it this time. I'm not like gonna be like, oh, which one do you think I'm gonna get? No, I'm getting the sangria. And bam, here it is. Isn't technology amazing? It took 5 minutes for me and only a half second for you. So it says Okichi Family Red Sangria is made in La Mancha, Spain from Tempranillo grapes and has flavors of raspberry, apple, blackberry with succulent aromas of natural Valencia oranges and cinnamon, and a glass is $12, or you can get the full carafe for $30. The lighting is really bad in here. Like, I can't get rid of the shadow off my face no matter like what angle I stay on. So, but let's give the sangria a try. Cheers. Pretty tasty. It's not very sweet at all, which is nice. It's not overpowering on like the red, like the harsh of the red. So it's very like simple and sweet, but not too sweet and not too powerful on the red wine. It's a very nice, easy sangria. Nothing really spectacular either, but it's not bad. I am loving all the fruit in here. It smells really nice. It feels a little watered down, I'm not gonna lie, but it's still not bad. If you want a stronger drink, I definitely don't recommend getting this, but if you want like a fun little easy sangria, it's not, you know, terrible. It's adult juice, and I love adult juice. I'm here for it. Cheers. Okay, let's take a look at this menu. For appetizers, they have a fried fresh mozzarella, they have fresh mozzarella and tomato, they have the house-made meatball, a Caesar salad, crispy calamari, minestrone soup, and a margarita flatbread. For entrees, they have a charred strip steak with 4-cheese macaroni. They have Mama's Italian pasta, which is fettuccine and roasted tomatoes and garlic and butter and all this stuff. They have a shrimp campanelle, which is sauteed shrimp and campanelle pasta. And then they have a polenta cake, which is vegan. Hello, love that. A grilled bone-in pork chop, spaghetti and meatballs, chicken parmesan, and sustainable fish. I'm gonna order 2 appetizers and an entree so we can kind of get a little bit of everything here, so we can kind of understand how, if you're getting one of these things, you would probably understand how something else on the menu would taste too. So I had an 8:45 reservation, and they told me that they were going to bring all of my food out at once. So if you do the late reservation, be aware that that's going to happen. So I'm going to have to still go through every one of these things, especially for you guys and for the video. So now certain things will be colder. That's just how it is when you do the late reservation, but I'm at least happy to be able to show you what happens when you do this late reservation. But let's go over the food. First, they give you a basket of bread with some olive oil. That is some pretty white looking bread, but we'll try it in a sec. I then got the tomato and mozzarella. This is to see like how fresh their ingredients are, especially their produce, and that could get a good indication of other things on this menu as well. This is the big one. This is the appetizer meatball with the ricotta. This is going to be the sauce that's in everything else that has red sauce. So I'm such a huge critic when it comes to red sauce. I love red sauce, and I have not had great red sauce in Florida yet. So I will give this a try, and this will help you if you're gonna maybe get like the chicken parm or the meatball and spaghettis. It's gonna be the same sauce. Then I got the strip steak. It comes with a 4-cheese mac. I got it medium, and this is, you know, to see how well they cook their meats and, you know, how their pasta is. And yeah, I think I got a good little bit of everything. So let's start trying stuff. First, let's try the bread. Very white, like I said. It kind of reminds me, like just from the look and the texture, of the bread that they used for the bacon goudas at Starbucks. But let me dip it in some oil and give it a try. The olive oil is good. Got some rosemary in there, very good olive oil. The bread, not great. I wish it was a little bit crispier. They're just very plain rolls. There's really nothing to them, but they come with your dinner, so I'm still gonna eat it. I'm still gonna use it for the vehicle for olive oil. Usually olive oil is the vehicle for bread. This time the vehicle is the olive oil. Does that make sense? Yeah, unfortunately just like a doughy bread, not like amazing Italian bread and you know, here, but let's move on. Okay, let's try the tomato and mozzarella. They gave us a pretty nice sized portion, very thick pieces of tomato and pretty thick slices of cheese as well. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. I like the fact that you can see the seasoning on the tomato and the mozzarella. Let's taste it. So the tomatoes itself are fine. They're like nice and crispy. It's missing basil. So it's missing it like in the flavors together. Like, so it's a little plain tasting, and I really love tomato mozzarella. Like, it's something that I would order like all the time, like normally. Usually there's basil on it, and that basil really makes a difference within all of this mixture. So this is pretty plain, even though we saw like the seasoning on top, it really wasn't much there. Cheese was fine, but mozzarella is very plain, so that's why you add on the balsamic and the basil, give it extra flavor. It's fine. It tastes fresh at least, but it's nothing like spectacular. All right, time to do this meatball. Let's see the inside. I know the lighting isn't great, but you can see it is a very like dense meatball, like almost more like meatloaf consistency. But let's give it a try. Hopefully it's nice and seasoned, and hopefully this red sauce has some good flavor and doesn't taste like out of a can. And we have some ricotta on the side there. Fingers crossed, my friends. I'm gonna try it on its own first, just the meatball and the sauce. Honestly, I was expecting this to not be good, and it's not terrible. It's not bad. The sauce is definitely better than like when I went to Enzo's Hideaway and I had their meatballs. I'll link that video for you here, and I'll put it in the description below. Like, that was not good. At least this sauce definitely has been cooking for a while. There are some good flavors in there. Is it the best sauce I've ever had? No, but I've also had amazing sauce. So honestly, this is like really not bad. I'm not sure how I feel about the meatball yet. I want to try it all together now with the ricotta, or as my Italian-American friends say, rigot. Like my mother-in-law? Okay. Alright, so here's how I feel about the meatball. It's cooked really well. It's very, very dense. And that's fine. That's like a normal way to make a meatball. It's just not seasoned enough, which is a very like common thing in Disney. Things are just not seasoned enough. And that needed I would say some more rosemary maybe. Like I can see it in here. Yeah, rosemary and thyme. A little bit more of that, and I think it would have been much better. The ricotta was very plain. It didn't really add much to it except just making it like heavier in a way. But honestly, I really was not expecting anything good. I don't want to say that because like I know I am going into these trying to not be biased, but it's really hard for me when I've had so many bad Italian experiences in Florida. So I am here to give it a fair chance, and that's why I'm saying surprised, because it is still surprising, but I was still giving it its fair chance. And honestly, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. It just needs more seasoning and it would be better. But it's not totally plain like some other Italian things we've had on this channel. So I would give it like a 5 out of 10, which is high for Florida Italian food. And I know this is Disney, but it's still Florida. Using the Florida water, and it's not New York. So, okay, we'll change the wording to not New York Italian. A 5 out of 10 is not bad. This place really cleared out. I'm gonna try to finish up and get out of here, but I want to show you what everything looks like with like nobody in here. It really is so beautiful. And finally, we have our charred strip steak, 4 cheese macaroni with pancetta, aged balsamic shallot butter with Chianti wine reduction. I mean, I always think of Hannibal when I hear Chianti, but I am very excited. I ordered this medium, so let me cut it open and see if it's medium. Guys, I am very happy to report we have a medium. This is medium. It's not medium well, it's not medium rare, and that's perfect. Especially I cannot eat medium rare, TMI, but I just can't handle it. But that's why, if you remember when I went on the Disney Wish and I did the Avengers dining, I will link that for you here. I had, I ordered the entire menu and we tried the steak and it came out medium rare and it was almost like rare. And I couldn't eat it, but I am so glad that this is medium so that I can taste it. It was a little tough to cut through, but let's give it a try. See, not the best quality of steak. Wish it was a little more seasoned. And I wish that the glaze was either like on more of the steak or all of the steak. I don't know. It was just very, I wouldn't recommend it unless you're really looking to get a steak and you're here. But at least they did cook it well, not well done, but cooked it good, cooked it well. So I'm happy with that, but I don't think I could say definitely get this. I wouldn't be able to say that, but it is here for you. If you are here and you want a steak, you know kind of what the drill is. It's not the best quality, cooked okay, not that seasoned, but it's here for you. Let's try the mac and cheese. But not bad, super cheesy, a little too salty though, but overall that is a very okay dish. Again, I don't think I would personally recommend it here. I would say get the meatball over that, which honestly is a huge compliment coming from me because you know how I am with the red sauce. So yeah, let's get the bill and wrap this up. So here is the bill for 3 dishes and a drink. I also applied my pass holder discount for 10%, so it took off $6.10. Total comes out to $71.25 before tip. And I honestly, it's like not bad. Like the other, like the drink was $12. I think that's a little high for what we got, but the apps were like not badly priced, and it is steak, so it's going to be higher, and that's like the cheapest steak I think I've ever paid for in Disney. So yeah, I mean, honestly, this is not a terrible bill for Disney price. Well, my friends, we closed down this joint. Thank you to the cast members who were so kind, and telling me don't rush, don't rush. That was really nice. I still rushed, want to get out here so that they can get out of here, but what a really beautiful place. Honestly, I'm very impressed from what I did think was not going to be as good as I thought it was. Is this the best Italian in the world? Absolutely not. Is it the worst Italian in the world? Absolutely not. This is a very fine Italian place in the middle of a theme park in Florida. You kind of have an idea of what you're gonna get when you come here, and I think I kind of proved that today by all the different types of things we got, and that's why I did want to get those 3 things in particular, so we could try, fresh ingredients, red sauce, and meat, and cooked steak. I don't mean to humble brag, but I really do think that the choices I picked tonight were really helpful in helping you decide if Mama Melrose is a place you'd like to visit, or if it's a skip. But I honestly had a very nice time here still. It's beautiful in here. The servers are lovely. The staff is wonderful. And, I think if you get things like the tomato mozzarella, maybe if you get like some like the fried mozzarella and like some calamari, you're gonna have a good time. And honestly, like I said, the meatball surprisingly better than what I thought, especially after having the experience over at Enzo's Hideaway. I was really worried, but anyway, let's get out of here so that the cast members can get out of here. But no, they told me I could do this. I would never stay here if they didn't tell me, but it's so great getting to see this space without anybody in it. So let me know, would you come and visit Mama Melrose on your trip to Disney's Hollywood Studios, or is this a skip for you? Have you eaten here before? Did you enjoy it? Was it a bad experience? Please let me know in the comments. It not only helps me, but others when they are planning their trip. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit your bell notification so you don't miss anything that goes on this channel. Follow me on Instagram at Magical Hijinx. Check out the Patreon. Become a patron. You'll get exclusive bonus content, a growing list of bonus content, bonus lives, a free dining guide to Walt Disney World by Disney for Foodies, help with trip planning, access to our Discord, and so much more. And you'll be helping me to continue bringing you great content like this on this channel, as I personally do fund everything you see here, including expensive dinners at just okay restaurants. Until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get into some hijinks very, very soon. Bye-bye.